fucking go. Alright. Now, I know my Cannibal Corpse ranking was a good way to go through some of the collection, talk about stories, and share some thoughts on albums. And I've got a few more in my head that I'm going to do. Just kind of got to source some stuff out. But I thought a really, and the band that was tied to go number one in this was, well, I guess there's no fucking introduction other than, here we go. It's fucking Slayer. It's just fucking Slayer, man. What do you want me to say? So we're going to go through some shirts, we're going to go through the albums, we're going to go through some live DVDs. So they're fun. And something that I've never really shown, or I've told a few people about, but I've never actually shown them an image of, but I want to show with you all. So let's see, let's get backstory. I'd probably say I got into Metallica obviously when I was about 14, as most kids do these days. I guess Guitar Hero Metallica probably had a Slayer song. And I think a really big pushing point would have been this big 4 DVD when they played in Sofia, Bulgaria. It's got Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. It was a full hour sets from the latter, and a full 2-hour set from Metallica. Yeah, this would have been 2010, so they still would have been on the World Painted Blood tour. That world run around that would be about 2013. So yeah, this was monumental in pushing me to becoming bigger into the big 4, especially. I fucking love the Anthrax one. That's not what we're here for. But the Slayer one, I've watched that a million fucking times. So yeah, so would have been about 15, 16. Then kind of just I got to see them when I was about Jesus Christ. Would have been about 16, turning 17. I went on my own to see them at a festival with Metallica, and it was what we would. I'll go into more depth on that when I go through the t-shirts, but I saw them in 2013, which is a little ironic considering the events that led up to that show. I apologise if there's background noise. It's raining where where I live at the moment in Australia, so it's really fucking annoying, and there's thunder every once in a while. I've been trying to figure out time to record this. It's about 1:45 in the morning here, so it's about 11 o'clock last night. But we're not getting anywhere, are we? Alright, so what are we going to do first? Let's go through the shirts. Alright, so I got this one. Jesus. The hot topic. When I went to America when I was 15, turning 16, which would have been 2011 going into 12. I just went in. I'd seen a hot topic on the internet and the wall of the infamous wall of t-shirts, and I went in and I was like, holy shit, there's so many fucking t-shirts here. But I was going to get a Slayer one. It's I think this might have been so the guns. It's very war. So it's very war themed, as you can imagine, because Slayer very sinister. I've seen this particular skull used in other designs. Well, over the years, but. No, I've had this. As you can see, this one is really had its stay. It's been around the world a few times. Take it, sleep in it. I work in it. I love this shirt. I drank many beers with this shirt. Not me and the shirt. Maybe that too. But no, this is my first one. This is like the Cannibal Corpse one I showed. Never really gonna get rid of. I can't get rid of this one. Alrighty, so 2000 and 13. I'm not sure on the dates on which one will go first, but alright, we'll talk about this one. So, this is the second one. The skull has been used in other images. The pentagram is faded to hell. And this was the 2013 tour, Down Under, where they played the Soundwave Festival. And as you can see on the back, I went to the Brisbane show on the 23rd of the 2nd, 2013. Now, what's funny about this is, probably 2 days before the fucking show, when I was at school flying out to go to the show the next day, Lombardo has quit over the pay dispute. Everybody knows. I don't think they've ever really publicly given an answer on if he was right or if he was wrong. But all I'm hearing is Lombardo's quit, and I'm sitting at school thinking, what the fuck? But we were lucky. On that tour, Anthrax was also playing those dates, and Charlie Benante had some sort of, I think he might have had surgery or was some sort of personal thing, but he missed those shows. So John Deddy, who is a great drummer, a left-handed drummer too, does really good videos on the internet. He stepped up, played double shows on all that run under here, Down Under. But no. And at this point, Jeff was still alive, but Gary was pretty much the staple live second guitar player. And I fucking love Exodus, so I fucking love Gary. So that was good. One thing I can remember about the show is they played during the day. Very weird, especially for a band like them. In the daylight, it's just weird. And they also, when they were sound checking, like right before they went on, when they were just testing the monitors, making sure the mix was right, John was going through doing his drum kit, testing it, and he kept saying to the mic guy, the sound at the front of house, kick drums louder, and it got to the point where it was like a fucking punch in the chest, and he goes, okay, next one, and they were fucking like a machine gun, man, coming at you. So no, they were really good live. It's Slayer. It's a day and a show I will never forget, and it's a shirt that has gone around the world again. And this one I am desperately trying to. There's a few little holes here and there. I think that might pick up that there could be some sort of orange residue there somewhere. That's from a fun night of drinking and testing how strong packing tape is with me tied to a tree. My own choice. Oh yeah, there's actually a tree. You can just... it is there, but... yeah. So this one's faded, but I can't get myself to even cut the sleeves off. I want to cherish this for as long as I can. So that was that. Then I got another one. I always loved this design, and mostly because Kerry wore it a lot as his stage shirt. That's the Jesus on the cross, a little ironic. Lost the sleeve, so it's just a wear down to the wear around the house kind of shirt, but it's a sick fucking design. It's definitely, when I used to wear it out, it got me a few looks, but fuck them. And then, so this one was 2019. Obviously, 2017. They announced the farewell that they were going to go out they were going to go one more time around the world, and then call it a day. So, I watched those dates showing a European tour, the American tour, the another American tour, the festival dates, and I was thinking, please just come close to where even if I flub to fly. So I live up in Queensland, up the top. So when you look at Australia, I live up towards the top of it. And I'm thinking, fuck, if I got to fly to Brisbane, I'll fly to Brisbane. I ended up having to go to Sydney for this one, but they were playing Download Festival. They were the headliner with Priest and Anthrax, oddly again. Behemoth played. It was Airborne, Rise Against. It was a good day, but this is the kind of like the goat Baphomet kind of a theme design. I know this one was a pretty common on the Last Farewell. This was the design I liked the most, with the World Tour 2019, and we got dates through Australia, New Zealand. Auckland, New Christchurch, Tokyo, and the Philippines. So it was Australasia, but they didn't really do a lot of Asian countries. I guess well, they could have played a little bit more, but they were just trying to try to get at least once more and play. So those are my only ones. I'm in desperate need, and I'm just lazy, and I've never gotten around to it. Either getting a Show No Mercy, Hell Awaits, or Haunting the Chapel design shirt, or like something was really, really interesting. I know they're back. I know they're playing one-off shows. It would have to be something really interesting for me to want to go again. And it's not because I don't think the band's good live anymore. It's just I don't want to go. I got two great memories of seeing them, and I don't want the third time to be a fucking shit show. So let's go through the DVDs. As before mentioned, we've got the Big Four in Bulgaria show. This is great. Really, really recommend this if you've never seen it. It's got a really good documentary that it just follows them all around, and it's great. Alrighty, what are we going to go? We're going to go in normal order. Alright, so we've got from the Divine Intervention Tour. I think this is somewhere. Oh yeah, I think in Arizona, in the States. Obviously, this is the Live Institution DVD. Intrusion DVD. Can't fucking read, can I? So yeah. Oh, they've got the fucking booklets too. There's a lot of footage that's mixed in with them on tour, and it's really funny. It's a part on the plane that's quite amusing. But no, it's a pretty good. It's a great show. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's a classic. Then I think maybe my favorite live DVD ever, or like in that top 5. I want to talk about the Warfield show in San Francisco. This was on the God Hates Us All tour in 2000. I think this was 2001 or 2002. This show. So a little look in the bookie. Where the Warfield? Where the fuck is the thing? I could be wrong. I'm thinking, of course, it's sometime in December, but they can't even tell me the fucking date. No, so like the DVD before, this has the kind of secondary classic lineup of Kerry, Tom, Jeff, and Paul Bostaff, or as I like to call him, Paul Poserstaff, on both this one and this one. Don't really know where the whole Poserstaff name came from. I think I was just talking shit to my friend Mazer's Torment, and I was going off about his drum. I don't like his drum sounds in the recordings he's done. I think they're really bad. And I was just like, oh, he's a fucking poser with his sound. He can't even fucking get it right. And so we just call him Poserstaff now. But he's a good drummer. I cannot deny that he's a good drummer. I just like to make fun of Bostaff. Alright, then we've got the 2004 show where they did the Rain and Blood they did Rain and Blood in full, and it's the one where they play Raining Blood with a really infamous blood. And this one also has a really good documentary, and it's them at the show. I don't know how many shows they did the actual blood for, but it's them looking at the blood in the car park, figuring out, is this really a good idea? Because this is going to fuck up thousands and thousands of dollars worth of equipment. So this is when the reunion happened. Tom, Jeff, Kerry, and Dave. Fucking love Dave. He's great. Okay. Maine. So I'm thinking Augusta, Maine. So I think Massachusetts, Boston, Maine, or I could be thinking somewhere else, but no. This is great, man. It's still raining. This was another one I loved watching as a teenager because it was like violent and. Well, okay, so they played the the album in full, and then the live songs are the first part of the set. Okay, so what you see is that's the first part of the set, and then that's the second part of the set. But this was what they played first, and then this is how they finished it. And Rain Blood's only 28 minutes, man. So this is not a fucking short. This is not a fucking long album. But you had War Ensemble, Hello Point, Necrophobic. Necrophiliac, not the necrophobic band I'm thinking of. Mandatory Suicide, Spill the Blood in the South of Heaven, plus the 10 songs from Rain of Blood. It's a great fucking live DVD. And then at that point they were doing this, I guess everyone had a fucking festival. Or some sort of like a touring roadshow situation. They had the Unholy Alliance one. This is in Vancouver, British Columbia, up in Canada. And I don't know if this is the full Slayer set, or it isn't. But this was the tour with, oh god, I can't even say that. So you had Lamb of God, Slayer, Mastodon, Children of Bodom, and I can't even fucking say that one. Okay, we can figure it out from this. Oh, Thine Eyes Bleed. Oh yeah, I can read it now. I'm fucking smart. Yeah, so I would have loved to have seen more of the Bodom set. It's 2004, so probably Hate Crew Death Roll kind of era, possibly. Yeah, Hate Crew Death Roll. And okay, Are You Dead Yet had come out. I thought that was 06. This was 06. My mistake. So they were there. I'm not a Mastodon guy, I don't really know that. The Lamb of God doing one fucking song is a bit shit on the live DVD. Would have been good because they had done the Philadelphia DVD. It's fantastic. Great documentary as well. And then this, it's good to have. It's not the best. I think it's a tie between these two, of which I think is the best one. But I'm going to go with this one today. Alrighty, let's go on to the albums. Now, these are not a fucking ranking, because I don't have the patience for that, but I'm just going to give you some quick tips, and just kind of rattle some things off who I like from now. So, we've got the first one, of course, Show No Mercy. 1983. Classic, it's little bit more speed than thrash, but you've got some great songs. You've got Die by the Sword, which is one of my favourites, Fight Till Death, Black Magic, Tormentor. I feel like every early thrash metal band had a song Tormentor, or something really similar with the pronunciation. So yeah, these are the digitally remastered ones from 2021. Great. That's if I was gonna get shown a Mercy shirt, it'd have to be this fine gentleman. Alright, then we're gonna go to 1984 with the EP, maybe the best EP in metal, depending on what you kind of count as an EP. But we've got Haunting the Chapel. With the Aggressive Perfecta Priest cover. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. It's a great EP. Chemical Warfare's a fucking classic. Hell Awaits. This is the one I have a patch of. I love this At Dawn They Sleep. Hardening of the Arteries has got a fucking riff, man. Hella weights. Yep, this is fucking great. So, this is the fan favorite. Like, this is the classic, very influential, and they are very influential with death metal, black metal, grind, speed, just like everything that came after them. Even now, the imagery, like the satanic stuff, I guess you could bring up the World War II stuff, and that is pretty prevalent by this point. That Jeff's writing lyrics about that stuff, but it's always told in an interesting way. So I'm not going to recommend songs. I'm just going to recommend the whole fucking album. But I have to go with the Altar of Sacrifice. Is fucking fantastic. Rain and Blood. It's 28 fucking minutes. If you've never heard it, you're a fucking poser. By that standard. Okay, this sounds a little bit. So they made literally the fastest album they could have fucking made it that in 1986, and in some ways, I guess took a step back, or maybe just tried to try some things different. But we got 1988's South of Heaven. I do enjoy this album. Behind the Crooked Cross is a banger. Spill the Blood. South of Heaven. It's a great song. Going on to 1990, I think this was a definite step up. We have got Seasons in the Abyss. This got my maybe in my top 3 favourite Slayer songs, Blood Red, which they played in the fucking farewell tour, and I was so happy. But they also played the whole fucking same set every goddamn show. And I thought maybe they might mix in a few songs, change something out. But look, I'm happy. It was a great set, but I would have liked a few different things. Born of Fire, Temptation, Skeleton Society, Hollow Point, Dead Skin Mask. Yes, this is my favourite of the this is my top 4 Slayer. I don't put Rain and Blood as high as some people, but it's just because I've never. I love it. I love everything before it, and I love everything after it. But it's just never really. It's like Painkiller. Painkiller ain't my fucking favorite Priest album, and that's everyone's favorite Priest album, apparently, from the 90s. This one I revisited a few days ago. What Divine Intervention? This was so David left. Fucking Poser staff had joined. You know what, man? This is this fucking image is infamous. The blood carvings. Oh man. I had a new appreciation for this when I spun it on Tuesday night. You also notice I don't have the Punk Covers album, nor do I have the Decade of Aggression live CD, I think it's called. It's never really got to them. But I've heard some of the punk ones. It's alright, just not me. This is good. We're going to go with SS3 and Circle of Beliefs as the ones. So, with going through this and knowing I was going to do it, I had to kind of revisit this one, being Divine Intervention from, this is 94. This we have got 1998. Something to do with the clutch thing. I did not know that. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's kind of just there. There are really good moments, and there's also a lot of crap. But I think people seem to lump these two together, and I don't think that's fair. I think this is far fucking superior. Yeah, never really. It's alright. Perversions of Pain I do like. It's a bit slower, but it's good. So, I kind of described this one to a friend the other night as if Slayer tried to write tough boy lyrics with God Hates Us All. They've always been anti-religious, and that's evident from day one. It's always kind of alluded to that. But this really was a fuckboys version of oh yeah, it's got the bullshit censored artwork. It's a fucking fuckboys. I hate God. God, Jesus Christ. Benton can write some terrible lyrics, but even his lyrics are better than some of the shit on this. Just some good stuff. There's some good riffs. I do like New Faith. I have always really liked that riff. It's also got Bloodline, and I was trying to figure out what the movie for Bloodline was. I thought this was 2001, and I will get to why I think the date of when the album came out is a little ironic. So they did the they did the Bloodline. Now, but what was Bloodline used on? I think Bloodline was used on a movie. I've just got to quickly Google this. I was supposed to do this the other night, but we never got anywhere. Bloodline. You see in the video, apparently it's the only time Kerry King has been in a suit. Was it used in a movie? Could have been movie. Oh yeah, Dracula 2000. That's why. I think it was actually on the soundtrack. But it's a very vampire-y song. I've always liked that song. Soundtrack, yeah. Bellman 5000 was so close to Slayer's Bloodline, yeah. So I'm assuming that the song was maybe written for the movie, or maybe I could be wrong, but I've always thought it was for that. But I guess a lot of metal bands were doing tie-in horror movie soundtracks at that point. Well, even more than what they were doing in the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, so it's good, some good stuff. It's also just a lot of fucking idiotic lyrics. But I do have... I used to think the production was terrible, but maybe over time my ears have changed and I've gotten different... I enjoy different things now, so we'll change it. And this one I fucking rave about all the time. It's Christ Illusion from 2006. This was the... Sorry, 2000... No, we got 2006 on this. This was the reunion, the reunion album. I fucking love this album. This album rips from start to finish. Fleshstorm, Catalyst. Goddamn, the riff on Jihad. Catatonic, Cult. Eyes of the Insane. Oh my god, that's a great song. Where is the fucking... Skeleton Christ has got some good stuff. I think this is... for the fuck compulsory religion just being screamed out is hilarious. It's always funny thinking that Tom's supposedly a devout Christian to some degree, but he's willing to be in maybe like the most infamously satanic band of all time that weren't fully Satanists. Because I know Jeff wasn't, but Kerry's anti-religious, obviously. I fucking love this album. I recommend it all the time. I will always recommend this. I'd get this as a shirt too. I got 2009. Another album I don't love and I don't hate. World Painted Blood. Some good songs. Public Displays of Dismemberment is good. World Painted Blood is another banger. Unit 731 is about the delightful group that Japan was using in the Second World War. There's always a very interesting lyric. 731's. No. Oh god, what was my poet's version? Australian, American. Getting red? No, what are we talking about? Playing with Dead? No good. There's a really good lyric, and I think it's talking about war, and it's something along the lines of it's not about the flag upon the soil. It's who fucking owns the thing. Oh, I thought this was right in the beginning. Oh god damn it! I really should have fucking looked at this shit, but I didn't. I'm useless. What kind of blood? Oh, this is just another episode. Oh, that's a fucking image. Kerry with his spikes. Ah. Alright, so we're just going to sit here and apparently watch me attempt to read. It's not going to happen. But we got Well Painted Blood. I don't love it, I don't hate it, it's some good stuff. It suffers from that Slayer production that's not the best. And here we get to why I have issues with the next one. Oh, that's what I was going to say. God Hates Us All came out on September 11, 2001. Was not planned, and it is the greatest release date, I think, unironically, for an album of that nature. And it's the most Slayer thing to do without being something they planned. It's great. Okay, so we go to 2015, a very long stretch between last two. Jeff has unfortunately passed away at this point from the infamous spider bite, and I think he's internal stuff. He was just liver failure, and there's a lot of fucked up stuff. But we have Repentless now. I think Repentless has nice artwork, and I don't even. So we're gonna attempt. We can see it. Oh, I don't have enough fucking things. But it's got this. Oh, fuck off, you dumb prick. It's got some really sick artwork. I do like the artwork. It doesn't come with their headline set from Wacken Open Air in, I want to say, 2014, which is a good live set. It is a fucking banger of a live set. Oh, comes in at a little over an hour. Yeah, about 60, 75 minutes. It's kind of like what you'd expect. A lot of fire. Gary Holt's ripping. Now, my issue. So Dave has left the band, as I mentioned. Poser Stuff has come back, and the fucking sound production on this is absolutely fucking terrible. Why they proceeded to make the drums sound like they were washing, like there was too much every time he hit it. It just irritates the shit out of me. The only good song on here is Repentless, and that's kind of where I stand. I've tried. I will plan to go back. I don't fucking know at some point. So they did this. Then they did the Relentless Killology DVD. They did it before in California. The live album DVD that was in the cinemas. That was really fucking good. Plus, it had the videos that they had been like building around. Caroline Williams from Second Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Bill Moseley is from Otis, obviously. Danny Trejo. There's some good stuff. But yeah, that's the albums. Now let's get to the thing that I've never really spoken or shown people. So, a guy I used to know, my birthday came around one year. I bought him, probably bought him a six pack or something. He said, what can I get you? And I said, you know what, let's just go to, well, we have a JB Hi-Fi. It's similar to like a HMV for the Europeans and Canadians. A Best Buy FYE kind of a thing, but it's gone terrible now. And I was looking around, and he goes, you got $30, just pick something. And for $25, I picked up Haunting the Chapel. I'm not a vinyl guy. I've been very honest about that. The only vinyl I really have, here we go, is a stack from when my uncle passed away. That's like Australian first presses of like Cold Chisel albums. Wasp, the first two Wasp, the third Twisted Sister. Yeah, just some stuff. And the other album I have bought is Mirrors by Bluish Cult, because I do love that album. It's maybe my favourite Bluish Cult album. But as soon as I saw this, I thought, for collecting purposes purely, I had to get it. I have thought about recently looking at getting this frame. I know I know you can do that pretty easy. I will probably never go down the vinyl rabbit hole. It's just not my thing. I have enough fucking CDs as it is. I've talked about Haunting the Chapel, but this is something very, very special. And even though I'm no longer in contact with that person or have anything even remotely to do with them, I do cherish this as a gift because it is fucking Slayer, and even he knew that they were an important band for me. I used to be called the Slayer kid at school because I used to always just fucking wear a Slayer shirt every chance I could. You see me in a Slayer shirt. Like, there's pictures online for the last, close to 15 years of me wearing a Slayer shirt, and one out of 4 pics is usually a Slayer shirt. I don't know why I only own 3, 4. But no, this. So for me, Slayer is very important. I don't love everything. But what I do fucking love, I worship, and I love to the end of my days. And what I hate, I really fucking hate with a passion. They're incredible. I think they are maybe the most influential and important band on extreme metal. Just, if not sound, then I want to also have an insert. That's not that fascinating. If not image-wise, then sound, the way they were, what they stood for, everything. While Anthrax went humorous, Metallica kind of went, well, whatever the hell they were up to. Anthrax went comedic. Metallica went weird with their lyrics. Dave went fucking political and bitchy. And Slayer stood true to what they were, against religion, war, history, blood and gore and Satan. And that's why I think they are the most influential and important single band in metal. Maybe not all of metal, but extreme metal especially. So this is Slayer. I know this is a longer one, but they are an important band. So I thought I'd fucking knock this out. I do have a CD update coming, hopefully in the next few days, depending on if I can get my next little package to finish it off. I can do it now, but I just kind of like to make it a little bit more even for that. Yeah, I know I said I was going to come back and try to be a little more accurate, but accurate and more efficient, but yeah, kind of get distracted quite easily. It's been fucking Slayer, man. Fuck yeah. So just remember, stay fucking underground. Don't be a fucking poser. And I will give a shout out, because you will be pissy with me about something that I haven't done yet. Mace of Torment, Devon, is doing a black metal video that predominantly deals with more modern stuff. He's been doing a top 50 thing, and it's really interesting. He makes fun of me because I'm not a big black metal guy, or at least I don't know that much. But it's a really interesting video. Yeah. Remember, don't be a fucking poser, you stupid cunt.